Have you ever wondered what someone is really thinking or feeling? Well, you're not alone. We all have been in situations where we wish to understand what's going on in the minds of others. And while we don't possess the power of mind reading, there's a powerful tool we can use to decipher those hidden clues. Body language. Body language, a silent form of communication, can often reveal more than words. It's like a secret language that we all speak without even realizing it. From a person's posture to their facial expressions, every little detail can give us a glimpse into their emotions, their thoughts, even their character. So how do we decode this complex language? How can we use it to understand others better? Fear not, because in this video, we're going to discuss 8 ways to read someone's body language. So buckle up and get ready for a fascinating journey into the world of nonverbal communication. Firstly, let's talk about eye contact. A fundamental yet often overlooked aspect of nonverbal communication, eye contact plays a crucial role in conveying interest and honesty. When someone is genuinely invested in a conversation, they tend to maintain steady eye contact, indicating their engagement and attention. It's a subtle way of saying, "I value what you're saying and I'm here, present in this conversation." On the flip side, eye contact also serves as a barometer of honesty. When we speak the truth, we are more likely to maintain eye contact, as we have nothing to hide. It's a powerful tool that adds weight to our words and sincerity to our expressions. So, don't underestimate the power of a gaze. So if the person you're conversing with maintains eye contact, it could be a sign they're interested and honest with you. However, remember that context and cultural differences matter, and what might be true in one situation may not apply in another. Moving on to the second point, a smile. Now, a smile is something universal, a shared symbol of happiness and comfort across cultures. It's a simple curve that can set many things straight, right? Well, in terms of body language, a genuine smile can indeed tell a lot about a person's feelings and comfort level. When someone is genuinely smiling, their eyes light up and their whole face seems to glow. It's an indication that they're enjoying the moment, feeling at ease, and are happy to be in your company. Not just that, a genuine smile can also tell you if someone is authentically happy or just putting on a facade. So, if you notice someone's eyes crinkling at the corners, their cheeks lifting, and their face lighting up with a warm, genuine smile, it's a good sign. It could indicate they're happy and comfortable in your presence. Now let's understand the significance of the position of arms and legs. When it comes to reading body language, the position of one's arms and legs can often be a telltale sign of their emotional state and attitude. It's a fascinating aspect of nonverbal communication that can reveal whether a person is feeling open and relaxed or closed off and tense. Imagine a conversation where the other person has their arms crossed tightly over their chest. This could illustrate a defensive or closed stance, signaling that they may be feeling uncomfortable, resistant, or guarded. On the contrary, if their arms are relaxed at their sides or resting lightly on their lap, it could convey a sense of openness and comfort. Similarly, the position of the legs can be quite telling. Legs crossed tightly could suggest nervousness or discomfort. It may also indicate a closed-off attitude, as crossing the legs can serve as a physical barrier. On the flip side, legs that are comfortably apart might indicate a relaxed and open demeanor. But let's not forget, context matters. For instance, someone might cross their arms simply because they're cold or cross their legs due to the seating arrangement. Hence, it's critical to consider the overall situation and other body language signals. Also, remember, body language can be influenced by cultural norms and personal habits. So, what might be a sign of discomfort in one culture could be a sign of respect in another. Always bear this in mind when interpreting these nonverbal cues. In essence, the way someone positions their arms and legs can be a window into their comfort level and openness. Observing these subtle cues can help you understand their feelings and attitudes better, enhancing your ability to communicate effectively with them. However, it's important to note that body language is just one part of the communication puzzle. It should be read in conjunction with verbal communication and other contextual clues for a more accurate understanding. So, the way someone positions their arms and legs can tell you a lot about their comfort level and openness. Next up, body posture. This is another key element in reading body language. How a person carries themselves can tell us a lot about their inner state. For instance, someone who stands tall and straight with their shoulders back and head held high is likely to be confident. They are comfortable with themselves and their surroundings. This posture exudes a sense of self-assurance, projecting an image of strength, resilience, and leadership. On the flip side, if someone is slouched or hunched over, it might indicate a lack of self-confidence. This posture can suggest that the person feels insecure or uncomfortable. It's as if they're trying to shrink themselves, to take up less space, and to avoid drawing attention. So, whether someone's standing tall or slumping, their posture can speak volumes about their self-confidence. Therefore, by observing someone's posture, you can get a sense of their self-confidence. Now, let's talk about hand gestures. Hand gestures are a fascinating aspect of nonverbal communication. They can reveal a person's emotional state, and sometimes even their thoughts. When a person's hands are moving rapidly, it often indicates excitement or tension. They might be passionately involved in the conversation, or they could be feeling anxious about the topic at hand. On the other hand, when a person's hands are calm and still, it typically suggests that they are relaxed and at ease. They may be comfortable with the conversation, or they could be feeling confident about their point of view. However, it's important to remember that context is key. The same hand gesture can mean different things in different situations. So, always consider the overall situation and the person's other body signals when interpreting hand gestures. So, pay attention to hand gestures. They can reveal a person's emotional state. Let's move on to facial expressions. These are pivotal in understanding someone's emotions and thoughts. Our faces are like open books, revealing our innermost feelings to those who know how to read them. A furrowed brow could suggest worry or confusion, while raised eyebrows might indicate surprise or skepticism. A smile can signify happiness or amusement, but it can also be a mask for unease or discomfort. Similarly, a frown can reflect sadness, anger, or concentration. It's all in the subtleties. Eyebrows, eyes, and mouth each plays a part in the symphony of facial expressions. And remember, it's not just about identifying these expressions, but understanding the context in which they occur. By observing facial expressions, you can gain insights into someone's feelings and thoughts. But remember, it's not just about identifying these expressions, but understanding the context in which they occur. It's a fascinating world, isn't it? Finally, the tone of voice. This is the last key to reading someone's body language we're going to talk about today. The tone of voice is a powerful tool in communication. It can convey a person's feelings and thoughts as effectively, if not more so, than their facial expressions or body movements. When we talk about tone of voice, we're referring to the way a person's voice sounds. This can include elements such as volume, pitch, speed, and rhythm of speech. Think about it this way. When someone is excited, their voice often becomes louder, faster, and higher in pitch. Conversely, when a person is sad or disappointed, their voice may become softer, slower, and lower in pitch. These changes in tone can give us valuable clues about a person's emotional state, but it's not just about emotions. Tone of voice can also reveal a person's thoughts and attitudes. For instance, a person who speaks in a confident, steady tone is likely to feel secure and sure of themselves, while someone who speaks in a hesitant or wavering tone may be unsure or anxious. It's important to note, however, that interpreting tone of voice isn't always straightforward. Cultural differences, personal habits, and even health conditions can affect the way a person speaks. So, while tone of voice can provide valuable insights, it should always be considered as part of the bigger picture, along with other nonverbal cues and the context of the situation. Also, keep in mind that, like with other aspects of body language, it's essential not to jump to conclusions based on tone of voice alone. Always consider the overall context and combine it with other forms of body language for a more accurate reading. So the next time you're having a conversation with someone, pay attention to the way they're speaking, not just what they're saying. Listen to the subtle nuances in their tone of voice. These small details can reveal a lot about their emotional state and thought processes. Remember, listening to someone's tone of voice can help you understand their feelings and thoughts better. So, we've covered the 8 ways to read someone's body language. We've learned how eye contact can indicate interest and honesty, and how a smile can show happiness and comfort. We've delved into the significance of arm and leg positions, revealing openness or defensiveness, relaxation or tension. We've explored how body posture can reflect confidence or insecurity, and how hand gestures can express excitement or anxiety. We've also discussed how facial expressions can give us insights into a person's emotions and thoughts, and how the tone of voice can further reveal their feelings and mindset. Each of these elements, when observed and understood correctly, can provide a wealth of information about what a person is truly feeling or thinking. They help us to communicate more effectively and empathetically. With these tips, you can now start to understand people better by reading their body language. Thank you for watching.